Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
And we are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, old people, not a problem this time, which is appreciated. I really like that. Today we've got an episode called When the Bough Breaks.
When the bow breaks.
What happens when the bow breaks?
I don't know. Something about maybe babies? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out, I suppose, as the old adage goes. We got When the Bough Breaks this time. I find, in a weird way, Star Trek TNG titles even more vague than TOS titles.
They are. They are absolutely.
TOS titles were at least usually like long and like, while stupid, could at least give you an idea kind of what you were in for. I find often TNG titles are just a lot more vague. I don't know. Also, a lot of them are like one word, so there's that. But anyway, we're going to see what it's all about. We're going to get into post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to join us then. We're about to watch When the Bough Breaks. Maybe worst of the show so far?
Maybe. That's definitely possible.
It's up there, or I guess I should say down there. That was pretty bad. I will say I did have a really good time making fun of it. That was a lot.
That was a great time to just totally to just dismantle it. It was really good.
Yeah, we did finally have like one of those like TOS like viewing sessions though, where we got to a certain point of the episode, and I just turned to you and I was like, "Hey, this is bad, right?" Because usually I like to give an episode like the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a little bit. Maybe it starts off bad. I could see it getting better. Maybe except for like, and the children shall lead. That one definitely, sent off alarms in my head from the second it started. But here, with typical episodes that I decide are bad, I give it like halfway through. We hit like the 22-minute mark. I was like, we're halfway through. This is bad, right? And it is. It's a bad episode.
I'm using like you actually were like, this is like the episode is like in the first 10 minutes. You're like, this has the children shall lead vibes.
That is true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I did reference it like right at the start. But also, it was because of the opening with the kids and all that. That really awkward shot of Riker at the beginning when the kid bumps into him. You know what? Also, I do want to bring this up because I brought it up during the episode. I think it is important to mention. I feel like I can make like a line graph of like amount of data per episode and episodes I actually like of this show, and like I think I would find a correlation between the fact that I typically don't like episodes that he's not in a lot, because he had like one really funny scene in this, and I was like, I actually enjoyed myself there for a second, and then the rest of the episode continued. He just wasn't in the episode much, and it's. Look, not that I'm saying Data should be like the focus of every episode, but he really does add a lot to the dynamic of the show, and I just really love him.
I mean, we both got a genuine little laugh out of his one joke. It was OIC pause OIC.
Yeah.
We laughed at that because it was good, and we were. And then it was like maybe 5 minutes after you made that observation.
Yeah. It was like I think just it's Brent Spiner's comedic timing mostly. And even then, like it's not just his comedic moments that I think hit as well. It's the idea for the character. So yeah, of course, him being like a major part of it is a big deal. But yeah, of course, talking on the children and the children shall lead. Just big flashbacks to that because it is, Star Trek doing a very kid-focused episode with obviously not great kid actors, and that's fine. It doesn't help they're being led by Will Wheaton, who I love. Will Wheaton. He didn't have, I think, the best sense for the screen back in his early career like this. He's not great. I don't love him.
Listen, at this time, he's still a kid actor figuring it out.
Yeah.
In this episode in particular, a bit hit and miss more than usual, I feel.
Yeah. He has a competent character though, Wesley, throughout this, except for the bit where he's like waking the kids up towards the end. There's one shot that we just started dying laughing at. He goes into this one girl in the middle of the night. I make that sound weird. He goes to wake her up, but he like violently shakes her shoulder for a second, and she screams and she wakes up. I'm like, of course she fucking screamed. You woke her up like a fucking animal. Right? But whatever. It's
like
weird as
he has
hell.
like a short scream, and he's like, don't make a noise.
Like, what? Why? What are you talking about? Whatever. It's weird. Then he teaches the kids Viva la Revolution, which I think is very funny. I did love the shot where they bring out the plate of food and the kid reaches forward and he's like, no. he's like, no, just hold off. We got this. And there's like then there's the kid that meets Picard and he's like, if I don't make it back, tell my dad I love him. It's like, oh my god. It's such a weird episode, man.
It is.
Oh my god. Patrick Stewart is very funny towards the end, though. I do find it incredibly funny, because he has to play this really awkward Picard around these kids, and then I did love the end gag. It was one of those like classic TOS zingers of him with the kid, and then the kid like pinning the thing to his back, and all the crew laughing at him. It was funny. I enjoyed it.
It's funny, yeah. It's good. It's good.
We didn't actually talk much about the Aldeans though themselves.
But we should at least mention what their issue is.
Yeah. So they're like, so they're this alien race that is dying out, and they can't have children, and so they steal the kids from the Enterprise, and their whole plan is to have them continue the Aldean society when they are eventually passed on. But they quickly realize that the Aldeans actually are being killed by their own son, and so we have to save them. It's
kind of quick. The resolution is a little fast. Their issue is their technology has destroyed their ozone layer, which TNG uses as a minor commentary on Earth's current condition at the time of production.
Current as of the late 80s, yeah.
It's like that's why I said as of production.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we're gonna fix your ozone, which they say they do before the end credits happen.
Yeah. Which, damn, good job, guys. But yeah, it's that's all it is. I don't know. It's certainly not the strongest idea. It was definitely the thing that I think detracted from the episode the most for me. That, and of course, again, just really awkward child acting. Just stop doing kid-focused episodes. Will Wheaton is enough, I think. But you know what? Actually, I do want to note this because I have it in my notes and I want to bring it up. But Wesley wakes up in his normal clothes, as do all the other kids. We've never seen Star Trek sleepwear, have we?
No, not that I can picture anyway. And if we did, it was all the way in TOS, and I can't remember any particular outfit.
I don't recall anything.
I mean, like I said, Captain Kirk wearing a sweater outside of his normal outfit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said to you during the recording, I was like, I imagine Captain Kirk sleeps naked, but aside from him, I can't really pinpoint anyone else.
Spock is the only character I could easily also picture just sleeping in his clothes, and
someone
commenting and he going, "Well, why?" Then it's perfectly logical.
Yeah, why would he change? Legend that he is. Oh my god.
I think McCoy would be the only character from TOS who would actively try to find stylish sleepwear.
Yeah, that's true. He would live that comfortable Georgia life. He could do it. He's just an old country doctor. King. Oh my god. I gotta stop talking about how much I miss the TOS guys. I really do, because we're starting to near the end of the first season of TNG. We're actually now down in the single digits. We have 9 episodes left.
9 episodes.
That's pretty exciting.
Only at 9. Yeah,
that's pretty exciting. So. And we'll get to even less next time. There's a transition, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.